Right on rise, what's it mean? I heard it whispered on the street. My footsteps typed the question out in time.
Well, everybody's family is pretty nutty in their own way. My sister is a wedding florist, and I lived in her basement for a little while. And I learned Japanese while I was working as a missionary in Australia for 2 years. On this film, my original story and the screenplay that I wrote, it wasn't really specific where the family was from, and but then it was when I cast Hiroshi that it became a sort of Japanese-American comedy after that.
First 5 days, we shot Jimmy got dumped in the concert scene, and also I was wearing very silly costume, like a boiler costume, and I took it pretty personally.
I had some physical challenges on this film just because of the heat. When we were shooting in Salt Lake City, it was about 110 degrees some days. And so whenever we did outdoor scenes, I'm prone to heat stroke.
You can do better than that. On this summer, we shot this film. I had this condition, very difficult condition with my heart and kidney. And I accepted this role without telling Dave about the condition because I wanted to do this. And at the end of the shooting, the final day of the shooting, my condition really worsened. 14 months after the shoot, I had a surgery, transplant of my heart and kidney. And it was a success. That was last September. And I'm 100% now, totally happy.
So there you go, a shoot from hell. When we did that, I think it was sort of a slow time for him, and he didn't have anything else to do. He's actually a character actor. He's been in over 200 movies. He was in like Silverado and Scarface. He was the guy who gets his arms cut off with a chainsaw.
He looks familiar, yeah.
He's really an amazing person and actor and teacher, and I cast him in my first movie, Big Dreams Little Tokyo, and he played this Mexican businessman who arrives for a business transaction, and they're translating from English to Japanese back into Spanish and back and forth, and things are getting sort of lost with it. And anyway, he just totally, it was my favorite part of the whole movie, and so I told him, as long as I can, I'll always put you in my movies, and so he seems to be okay.
That's cool.
When it comes right down to it, it's all about sweat equity when you're promoting a movie like this. Hiroshi and I spent all morning and afternoon in Orange County going to college classes and showing the trailer, like Japanese classes and stuff. And then in between colleges, we go around putting up posters and just stopping people and handing them postcards, telling them to come see our movie. And Hiroshi would say, "Hey, that's me on the postcard," and so it just comes down to things like that.
If you like this film, please tell everybody. And if you love this film, please come to see again.